surrender to their names. They raised the banner, split the land, drew the world by sleight of hand. Every border, every line, just a moment frozen in time. Crowns may fall and flags may burn, but ink remembers what we learned. Oh, the founders, architects of noble lies and deep neglect. They set the stage, they chose the play, and walked off long before the day. The founders carved in stone, built their heaven from the bones. They lit the torch, then dimmed the flame, so we would never see the same.
Who signed the truth? Who set the clock? Who named the end before the start?
If every age must break its skin to prove it wasn't born in sin, then let us question every throne and trace the cracks back to the stone. Not to burn what came before, but open up the sealed floor where roots still twist and secrets breathe beneath the myths they made us keep. Shadows long echoed in our every song. We inherit what they framed, the glory and the guilt and blame. The founders, fading ink, still decide the way we think, until the living choose to stand and redraw the founders' hand. The stones remain, the names decay, but questions never age away. If we are more than what we're bound, then we must found what we found. Comes before the birds awake, when the street is barely there. A carter holds a practiced hand, cold water, morning air. I watch the stones remember less with every careful pass. Last night's words dissolve and run along the broken glass. And I tell myself it's nothing, just water, just the dawn, just a man doing his job before the light comes on. The shop next door is shuttered now. No sign, no name, no sound. A Star of David stamped upon the door, and a screwed up notice on the ground. They say it's order, say it's peace, say things are being said. But the cleaner that the street becomes, the more I can't forget. Still I tell myself it's nothing, just streets being made right, just the city washing its face after another night. Oh, the street washer washes clean away what was spoken in the dark is never said by day. Neighbor nods and looks away. We've learned that little dance. A glance is guilt, a question worse, so no one takes the chance. The water finds the gutter's edge, it always knows where to go. Like fear that keeps its head down low, pretends it doesn't know. And I tell myself it's nothing, I've a family to keep, and silence is a habit now that helps me get to sleep. Footprints and stone forgets the cries. Who carries what was shouted when it dries before our eyes? If no one speaks of yesterday and tomorrow looks the same, at what point does the bystander answer to the name? Oh, the street washer works till the stones all shine, and every clean and quiet road feels less and less like mine. Oh, the street washer, I close the curtain tight. The street is clean this morning, so we must be living right. Day begins its part. The street is clean, the city calm, and something stains my heart. visit strictly pre-approved. Will only take a moment more than the rest of your afternoon. A signature, a friendly chat, a biscuit while we search your mind. Nothing missing, splendid, then we'll note that down is undermined. Now smile please for the file. It helps us help you all the while. We have ways and means, and forms in triplicate. We have ways and means, please queue up here and wait. We have ways and means, this won't hurt much at all. Just a light administrative collapse of your moral law. If you'll step into this room marked voluntary compliance, ignore the humming overhead, that's just the sound of guidance. Our algorithm thinks you might be thinking independently. It's probably a glitch, of course, but we'll fix that humanly. Now don't resist, don't shout absurd. That'll only add another word. We have ways and means, with tea and mild disdain. We have ways and means to clarify your brain. We have ways and means, a gentle little tweak, just to stop those funny thoughts you keep having every week.
This interrogation is optional. Failure to attend is compulsory. Please enjoy the hold music.
We don't torture, heavens no. We simply strongly rearrange your outlook on reality until it's safe and pleasantly strange. A rubber stamp, a raised eyebrow, a quiet cough behind the desk. Congratulations, you are now a model citizen at best. We have ways and means, and hats of proper height. We have ways and means, we're frightfully polite. We have ways and means, to make you see the light, which coincidentally looks exactly like our side. One thing, you left your conscience at the door. Do pop back soon, we're open late and watching you forevermore. tongue.
Ashes.
And the scent that I inhale smells like an empty tank of gas. Burns the path that I've begun.
Crashing.
Will you break me down slow so it falls like black snow when it buries me whole? Or will you turn around? Go! With a backtrack black snow. If you leave then please know that you're leaving me home. My reflection starts to change. I melt in the pouring rain. I sink into the ground. As the sun begins to rise, I collapse beneath my lies, so I cannot make a sound. And the sirens sound aloud, and the warning signs are out, and the rain begins to fall. All at once the ground is gone. I guess that all along
I should have known.
black snow. Will you break me down slow so it falls like black snow and it buries me whole? Or will you turn around? Go! With a backtrack black snow. If you're leaving, please know. Judge, did you have a nice weekend? He said, oh, what an absurd thing to ask me. I was actually drowning in legal matters. Well, maybe you should quit then. I replied I could tell he was visibly pissed off. And that's when I said, well, that's when I said, that's why they call me the Adjudicator. I call him like I see him. Adjudicator. You want a fair trial. Adjudicator. If you're a bad boy, you better lawyer up or you're gonna get what's coming to you. You're gonna get what's coming to you. girlfriend to the restaurant. She said the food was a little salty. I said, oh, that's a horrible thing to say. Well, maybe we should send it back. She replied, I could tell she was visibly pissed off. And that's when I said, well, that's when I said, that's why they call me the Adjudicator. I call them like I see them. Adjudicator. You want a fair trial? Adjudicator. If you're a bad boy, you better lawyer up or you're gonna get what's coming to you. Measure our praise. Every street a scripture test, every silence safely blessed. Windows listen, walls repeat. Truth rehearsed before we speak. Names reduced to function and use. History trimmed of any excuse. Blessed be the warning sign. Blessed be the watching light. The eyes of Gilead never sleep. They read your thoughts before you speak. The eyes of Gilead, wide and still, they don't accuse. They fulfill. Clocks tick backwards in this place. Time obeys a holy pace. What you were is what you're for. Scriptures sing forevermore. The Holy Bible stitched into the law. Mercy filed behind the door. If you vanish, rest assured you were corrected, not erased. Faith with teeth and folded hands. Order carried out by men. The eyes of Gilead watch you kneel. They know which prayers you truly feel. The eyes of Gilead, calm and kind. They see the crime inside the mind. Under his eye. Remain useful. Remain quiet. Remain. If the watcher fears the scene, then who decides what's pure or clean? When obedience wears the crown, who's above the eyes looking down? A flag from borrowed thread, sailed it where the maps went dead, promised tea and civil grace with cannon smoke and powdered face, counted souls like sacks of grain, measured worth in tax and chain, spoke of order, law and crown while quietly burning villages down, with sermons sung through silver flutes. Treaties signed in riding boots. Oh, the Imperial Commonwealth, sharing culture, sharing wealth. You keep the crown, we keep the ground, and call it fair when it goes round. The Imperial Commonwealth, a gentleman's idea of stealth. Smile and shake, then take the land with a gloved and gracious hand. Built the rails, taught them to pray, named their gods in our own way, gave them clocks to track the day and calendars to count the pay, introduced the proper tongue so they could sing our songs when young, left them laws both firm and thin, strong enough to lock them in. A schoolroom talked with noble aims, erased the names, kept them blamed. The Imperial Commonwealth, an export model of good health, history with manners taught and conscience sold but rarely bought. The Imperial Commonwealth, where guilt is stored on higher shelves. We take the gold, you take the creed, and thank us for the help you need.
We didn't conquer. You understand? We merely arrived with paperwork.
Now the empire's packed its bags, left behind some threadbare flags, kept the silver, kept the scars, traded gunboats for guitars. Still the language lingers on in courtrooms where the verdict's drawn, and every border tells the tale of gentlemen who set the scale. The Imperial Commonwealth, a legacy of borrowed wealth, a family bound by rule and taught who's clever, taught who's cruel. The Imperial Commonwealth, a union framed as mutual health. If history is written fair, then someone's voice was missing there. So play the tune on wooden flutes of noble deeds and smart salutes, but listen close between the notes. You'll hear the ones who paid the quotes. so close to the flame. Everyone swears they saw you once, but no one agrees on your name. The clock ticks sideways in this place, minutes full like skin. Every door I open carefully opens somewhere else within. I chase the sound of specters down corridors of doubt. Every answer leaves a trace of someone reaching out. You're the ghost of a ghost, of a thought left behind, a memory remembering something it can't find. You're the ghost of a ghost, not dead, not alive, just a space where the meaning forgot to arrive.
I remember you. No, I remember remembering you. Something was here. Something was here.
If I could name you, you'd be real. If I could touch you, you'd be gone. You live between the notes I play and the pause that lingers on. Not the truth, not the lie, but the breath between the two, where the story tells itself without a narrator's view. You're the ghost of a ghost in the machinery of time, a glitch in the past tense, a break in the rhyme. You're the ghost of a ghost, still calling my name. Not the fire that burned me, but the smoke that remains. When this room forgets my face, will I join you there as well? Another echo learning how to haunt the shell. If absence learns to speak one day, it'll sound a lot like this. The ghost of a ghost, of a kiss. The water whispers low and sly. Mud-streaked dreams where secrets lie. Snakes coil tight like twisted rope. Every shadow swallows whole. Do you hear it calling through the misty haze? Do you feel it crawling through the endless maze? The swamps of the Mekong, they pull, they drag, they tangle your heart in a ghostly rag. No map, no guide, just the river song. You're lost, you're found in the Mekong. Lanterns float, their light is frail, a flicker of gold on a silver trail. Cicadas scream like shattered glass every moment. Too slow, too fast. Yes! touch they cling. The air is heavy, the night birds sing. The jungle hums its ancient hymn, a dance of shadows, dark and gray. The swamps of the Mekong, they pull, they drag, they tangle your heart in a ghostly rag. No map, no guide, just the river.